I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. On my soul. On drugs and they assholes.
Listen, Father, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma scan again. Say this poem, if another soul, I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. Listen, Father, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma scan again. I take this poem, if another soul, up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes.
Running up them bins inside the bills I was serving out. When it's time to ride, it's getting better with some scoring out. Photos in the pouring out, and then lines blurring out. My phone, but I'm blurring out, and feelings gon' get burnt out. And on my soul, bitch, I'ma wash up in their blood. You done put the whole stick, that ain't got get they mud. Let the city know, bitch, I'ma start doing up. My killers what they know, bitch, and the beat they throwing up. I dropped my first one, right them Danny's, who was throwing up. Right the show, we speaking purple, papers, I was showing up. I'm not be throwing up, I want to be tired for them sleep. You gotta eat, see, you be a talk.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem, if another soul, I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul.
Whatever I gotta do for y'all, man, it really gon' matter. I get my life together, man. That's on my soul, bro. Like,
listen, Papa, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma scan again. I take this poem, if another soul, up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes.
I ain't shit, I'm lit, I'm a boss, so I'm dripping on the songs, I'm a boss, break wrong, say no niggas fall, but I fall, Chris Paul, with a Hennessy on like you lay, shots on the wall, and respect if I check for they call, my phone, they was paid, but I still can't go, fuck the bitch together, I ain't shit, why you fall, so sneaky as a bitch, I'm a powerful, yeah, I thought it was my shooter, he was not chill, I'll be him in my brother, they gon' back deal, didn't keep the most assistant, this guy ran, I gotta ask you, I'm gonna say my pop in.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem, if another soul, I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem, if another soul, I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they assholes. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they assholes.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. Back at y'all another night. I gotta apologize to y'all about last night. Just had to take a break, get my thoughts together. But I'm back. We back. I see y'all in the building. Shout out to Renetta Williams. Corey still back up. Mike Jones. William W. Can I just get an audio check? If I got good audio going on y'all side, could y'all please hit a 1 for me? If the audio ain't good, y'all know what to do. Y'all know how to let me know. Shout outs to everybody. OG Perfect Sense, William W., Calamity Jane Cooper. What's going on? Lake Speed. Glad to have you back, bro. Appreciate all of y'all joining me tonight. Got some interesting things to talk about. But last not least, I want to send a shout out to the news. We had a situation the other night. Things got a little hectic. Got with the news. He cleared it up. I seen he just came in the chat and cleared everything up with everybody. He said it was a technical issue on his part. You know what? I can accept that. The news, I wish you would have got in contact with me earlier. There's still much love to you there, bro. Appreciate you explaining what was going on. But unfortunately, on the downside of things, the news, I can't give you your stick back. Sorry about that technical issue. Just to lay it flat, to be serious. This channel is very serious to me. And I understand that you had technical issues going on. But I'm sorry, I can't give you your stick back because I protect this channel like it's, almost like it's my baby. So there's no hard feelings, it's just business, bro. We're moving on. I see we got a couple more people in the building. Say the Humans, what's going on, bro? JKMA, what's going on? How y'all doing? Tiger Woods had a little situation earlier today. Had to go through surgery because he was driving and got into an accident. I wonder what's up with that. My mind go all kinds of ways. If I wanted to say something, I say, well, maybe he probably was drinking. I like to see what the tests say when he comes back. But that's his business. That's Tiger. Tiger been doing it. He's been in his own world for a long time, so we all know that. Shout out to William W's. Mike Jones, my man. What's going on? Let's get into the dickhead of the day. The dickhead of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into him. Let's talk about him. Here we go, right here. Let's talk about this dude right here. Sergeant Jacob Walters. He has been elected the dickhead of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Sergeant Jacob Walters of Greenville Sheriff Department. Greenville, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. He's the dickhead of the day, okay? This guy, he likes to do severe things to people. You understand what I'm saying? This guy does not play. He's real about what he does. He means it to the fullest, okay? This is how serious he is about what he does. Here you go. Gentleman right here. Whew. Oh, man. This is what the Greenville Sheriff Department allows on their roster, ladies and gentlemen. They allow people to do this to men in the neighborhood. This is what this man looks like after having a situation with Sergeant Jacob Walters. Shout outs to Leah Fletcher. What's going on? Peanut 411. Hey, what is going on with y'all? I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all riding, sliding, and gliding with me. We're going to go through this real smooth. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the brother right here who received punishment by Sergeant Jacob Walters of Greenville, South Carolina Sheriff Department. This is what this guy likes to do. So I did some searching and, looked for some pictures and everything. I did a little Facebook. They have a Facebook page, Greenville, South Carolina. So when I searched for his name, pictures came up and it showed two images. And this was the first one that I seen right here. And Jacob Walters, that's the name that came That's the picture that came up under his name. And then I looked for another one. Well, I found another one right after this one. And I'm kind of thinking that these two people are the same people just by the head, the size of the head. You know, how the temples are elongated. Y'all tell me. This guy right here. So this is kind of giving me a positive matchup. This is Jacob Walters, Sergeant Sheriff Jacob Walters, works for the Sheriff Department in Greenville, South Carolina. This is our dickhead of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this guy likes to do. He likes to beat black men up. And when I say beat black men up, he has a certain kind of way of doing it, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't do it the way you think he would do it. He does it a different way. Now, albeit that police officers, correctional officers, they have no picks when it's time to come beat you down. They will kick you in your ass, kick you in your nuts, kick you in your jaw, the back of your head, and your eardrum. They do not give a fuck, ladies and gentlemen. But this guy, Sergeant Jacob Walters, Greenville, South Carolina Sheriff Department, he got some fly ideas on how to kick ass. This is Kick Ass 2021, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this guy likes to do. And I'm gonna show you him. I'm gonna show you the guy one more time, and then we're gonna go into the story. We're gonna read the print on it. But this is what he did to this guy. All right, let me take that banner off. Shout outs to my man Ghetto Reese. Let me hit that joint again for y'all. Shout out to my man Ghetto Reese. I know this dude for a long time. We did some hard times in Greensburg, Pennsylvania together. This is my man, okay? So when I say listen out to somebody, take care of my stand. Go there and subscribe to his channel. Take care of my stand. Because it's official. That's Ghetto Reese, man. This is my man Ghetto Reese. But let's get back into the story real quick. This is the brother that got hands on by Sergeant Jacob Walters. So let's go into the story, see what they're talking about. And actually, how about this? Let's get into the narrative. All right? We're going to get into the narrative of the situation. So, body camera captures Greenville deputy closing car door on handcuffed man's head. This is the new 2021 style that they have, ladies and gentlemen, on kicking ass. You know, they said, fuck the fist and the feet. They're going to go hard on with metal and equipment. This is what we've seen since 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, years prior to 2020, that they really started, developing into this police state, and the equipment is a motherfucker. And they just, put it on you. But anyway, this guy, he's a little inventive, He's a little inventive. He says, fuck it. I'm not going to use my hands or feet. I'm going to use the accessories on my car, which is the car door. So body camera captures Greenville deputy closing car door on handcuffed man's head. This was written by Daniel J. Gross, Greenville News. It was published 2:27 p.m. on February 23rd. Okay, so earlier today. A community activist is calling for a Greenville County Sheriff's deputy to be fired after a video was released from a 2019 arrest that shows the deputy shutting a car door on a handcuffed man's head. Okay, so I have to retract what I said earlier and said this was the new 2021 way of kicking ass. He introduced this style in 2019, so that's my bad. Sorry about that. On Tuesday, the man involved in the incident submitted the Greenville County Sheriff's Office said in response that it investigates disputed incidents only if a person who was involved files a formal complaint. On Tuesday, the man involved in the incident submitted a handwritten statement calling for action to be taken in light of his excessive force allegations. Activist Bruce Wilson emailed the one-page statement from the man to Sheriff Hobart Lewis, Captain Jeff Long of the Greenville Police Department, and Major Cliff Ware of the State Law Enforcement Division. All right, so what we got here is the man got his ass whipped severely, and they submitted allegations to those guys that I just mentioned. He said, I was beaten, assaulted, and threatened by Greenville County Sheriff's officers. I was punched in the face with handcuffs. And at the arrival of the detention center, the threats, assaults continued. Stephan Hopkins wrote in his letter. That's Stephan Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen. Stephan Hopkins. He's the one who wrote the letter. All right, let me pull this back up again. Hopkins, 31, of Greenville, pleaded guilty to resisting arrest after an incident on April 22nd, 2019. According to court records and arrest warrants, other charges of interfering with officers serving warrants, assaulting a police officer while resisting arrest, failure to appear after release for a misdemeanor, and hindering an officer were dismissed. They dismissed it. Okay. So he said, I was beaten, assaulted, and threatened by Greenville County Sheriff's officers. I was punched in the face with handcuffs, and at the arrival of the detention center, the threats, assaults continued. Stephan Hopkins wrote in his letter, Officer Walters dragged me out the patrol car and then used the door of his patrol car and slammed it on my face and head. It don't get no more realer than this, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even juice anymore. It's just straight up brutality, straight in your face. This is what I'm bringing to you, straight brutality to your face, okay? It's not even juice. This is crazy. The portion of Sheriff's Office body camera video shared with the Greenville News by Wilson shows a deputy parked outside the Greenville County Jail with Hopkins in the back seat. In the video, Hopkins is seated while handcuffed and the back passenger side door is open. Hopkins can be heard using explicit language and claiming the deputy used his handcuffs to punch Hopkins in the face as if he were using brass knuckles. Okay, so this is what I mean by narrative, okay? You can already see that this report is written in the form of how it was written on the actual police report. This is how they're giving it to you. So I'm going to let y'all see the video, but I'm going to finish. I'm going to let y'all say for yourselves. But just remember, this is a narrative as well. Most news reports are. The news has been unable to verify what happened prior to when the videos begins. They were unable to find out what happened prior to before the video began. The sheriff's office declined to comment specifically on the events seen in the video and encouraged Hopkins to file a formal complaint, either in person or by phone, in order to request an investigation into the deputy's actions. The deputy can be heard requesting backup to help get into the jail. He then can be seen grabbing Hopkins before backup arrives in an attempt to pull him out of the patrol car. Hopkins, who is black, resists. The deputy, who is white, then grabs one of Hopkins' pants legs to pull him out of the car and slides Hopkins onto the pavement, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what we got right here, I just read, is that they said that Hopkins resisted, okay? He's giving this man a problem. He's already at the jail. What's the problem with calling for backup? He's handcuffed. What you stressing yourself out for, trying to pull this man out and potentially giving him more harm than what he already has received? Because he was already complaining that something happened prior to when the video came on. Why you just can't call a couple guys out that's in the office? Huh? See, this is why you got to read this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so where we at? While Hopkins' head is against the car door frame, the deputy appears to close the door onto Hopkins' head. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. Hopkins is heard saying after the door struck him in the face. Lieutenant Ryan Flood, a spokesperson for the sheriff's office, said the handwritten letter, which was emailed, does not equate to Hopkins personally walking into the sheriff's office and speaking with investigators. No, or calling them by phone to lodge a formal complaint. He said that process is important so that proper questions can be asked. Okay, well, how about this? How about this right here? And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for pausing, but I just got to show y'all something real quick. Is this enough right here? Is that enough? Huh? Is that enough for a formal complaint? Because he looks fucked up. He looks fucked up. By all means, if we ever saw something to be criminal in the course of our duties, we would address the issue by contacting an investigating agency such as SLED, S-L-E-D, whatever that's their agency. An agency that polices police. If we don't identify an action at first glance as criminal, but a complaint is nonetheless disputing the actions of the deputies, then we would request for them to come speak to our office of professional standards so that they can investigate the incident in its entirety. So basically, him walking into the jail looking like this isn't enough. That's cool. Look at this. Would you look at the side of his face where the scar is under his eye? Let me try to blow this up for y'all. Look at his eye. Now, if you pay attention to the side of his face, it looks like it's a golf ball implanted right here, right in that section right there. It looks like it's a golf ball because this side doesn't look like, this side looks regular, okay? This side looks regular. I don't know what's going on with this, but this side looks regular, and this side is protruding. And you mean to tell me that that wasn't enough for a formal complaint? Somebody should have put that in as soon as they seen his fucking face. So it goes on to say, Wilson said the incident represents a clear case of excessive force, and he called on the Greenville County Sheriff's Office to fire the deputy immediately. So this guy Wilson, he's an activist in the Greenville area, and he's fucking livid, as he should be. He's fucking livid. He got a problem. He got a problem. Obviously, he got a problem with officers distributing brutality. This man is standing up and he's bringing forth to the people that this officer, sheriff, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Jacob fucking Walters, piece of shit bag bitch, he needs to be held accountable. And this guy Wilson is speaking on it. Okay? And y'all can go to the Greenville News to check this out. The deputy was identified through court records as Sergeant Jacob Walters. Walters came to Greenville County Sheriff's Office in 2007, according to records from the State Criminal Justice Academy. Walters did not immediately respond to a phone call and email seeking comment. There goes our boy Hopkins again. Hopkins told the Greenville News that Walters' actions were excessive, and he's dealt with ongoing pain and suffering in light of what took place. He said the initial mugshot taken at the jail, depicting the swollen eyes, shows the nature of his injuries from the incident. Wilson said it shouldn't take a formal complaint or Hopkins having to walk into the sheriff's office for the agency to begin an investigation if evidence comes forward. It shouldn't. He's speaking facts, ladies and gentlemen. The man is speaking facts, okay? This was brought to you by Resistance, man. Only this information came out earlier today, okay? I had to search for the man's name because in most articles, they don't even have the man's name. And I'm speaking about the fuckbag sergeant sheriff, Jacob fucking Walters, okay? This is brought to you first by the Resistance if y'all haven't came across it. Anyway, body cam video that Wilson shared was entered into evidence during Hopkins' criminal case. And that is how Hopkins obtained the footage after he was released from jail and filed a motion. He then shared the video with Wilson. This guy is smart. He's no dummy. Let's give it up for Stephon Hopkins, okay, for taking this brutal ass whooping and bringing it forth to hold this shitbag accountable. Stephon Hopkins, Greenville, South Carolina. This is how the fuck they get down. Watch your asses if you go down there, okay? Sheriff's Office General Counsel Wesley Vorberger sent a letter to Wilson on February 11th after Wilson shared the video footage with the sheriff's office and called for the deputy's termination. As a standard practice, the Greenville County Sheriff's Office does not investigate matters based upon referrals by third parties. Vorberger wrote in a letter that Wilson shared with the Greenville News. In order for an investigation to begin, Hopkins would need to file a complaint personally. But this is how they feel. All right, well, let's move on. The letter went on to say that Sheriff's Office takes allegations of unconstitutional conduct very seriously. But, ladies and gentlemen, this shit right here, that wasn't serious enough. But they take them seriously. Greenville, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. Greenville, South Carolina. Shout outs to Prime Ruler, Stephon Hopkins, and that's with an O and not an A. Stephon Hopkins, Greenville, South Carolina. Got his ass whipped brutally, withstood it, and is bringing it forth to hold Sergeant Shitbag Jacob Walters accountable. So it goes on to say that you're telling me you're not going to investigate unless you get a complaint? When you have an issue in front of you with an officer potentially doing an illegal act, Wilson said, that sets the whole community up for failure. This is Wilson. This is the man this is the backbone of Stephon Hopkins. This is the one that's representing Stephon Hopkins and bringing it to the forefront. Per the Sheriff's Office body camera policy, supervisors are to randomly review footage on a monthly basis to check for compliance and equipment issues. The policy does not specifically state whether supervisors are checking for conduct issues, but does say it is to identify areas in which additional training or guidance is required. Shitbag Walters seems like he needs a lot of additional training. Wilson copied SLED on the email letter along with the Greenville Police Department since the incident occurred within the city limits outside the jail to request an independent criminal investigation. Lieutenant Aaliyah Paramore of the Greenville Police Department said the city would not investigate any potential allegations involving a sheriff's deputy, but rather that would be SLED's responsibility. So they're saying that the police who police them is this responsibility to put a foot up Shitbag Walters' ass. Hopkins said he ended up being taken to the hospital for medical treatment after the car door incident before being booked into the jail. He pleaded guilty on October 7, 2019, unfortunately, and was sentenced to time he had already served in jail before taking the guilty plea. He then went from Greenville County to Newberry County, where he faced a second-degree assault and battery conviction unrelated to the Greenville County case and served 284 days in jail before being released. So they like to bring criminal history up. You know, they want to throw you off and want you to say, hey, he's a criminal. He deserved what the fuck he got. No, no, no. Our government officials are to be held accountable as well as he's holding him accountable for whatever reason. When they break the law, they are to be held accountable as well. And if they act under the color of law, it's their asses. So having been out of jail for roughly 5 months, Hopkins said it has taken time to obtain body camera footage and find support to pursue corrective action against the sheriff's office. He said he also wants to see the deputy fired. No shit. I want to see him get his ass kicked. Greenville News has filed a Freedom of Information Act. They FOIA requested on their asses. They FOIA requested on their asses to obtain the incident reports, videos, and any internal affairs reports from the incident. That's by Daniel J. Gross. He's an investigative watchdog reporter focusing on public safety and law enforcement for the Greenville News. You can reach him at dgross@Greenville News, such and such, such and such. But you guys know where to go look for that. Okay? So, I'm going to let that resonate with y'all. I got the news in the background. Hey, the news, I'm presenting this information right now. I'm not really accepting no callers right now, bro. But if you can hang on, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about later on, bro. But I'm going to move forward on with this piece right here. So I'm going to let that resonate with y'all. And I'm going to let y'all look at this dude's face before I show y'all the video. And I'm going to play my man Ghetto Reese joint before I play the video.
And I put that on my soul. All through the apple. And that's on my soul. All through the apple. On my soul. All through the apple.
Listen, Papa, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your option, feel on top, then I'ma spin again. Take this book on it, but never so I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On throws in the high school. And that's on my soul. On throws in the high school. Listen, Papa, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your option, feel on top, then I'ma spin again. I think it's cold, but never soon up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On throws in the high school. And that's on my soul. On throws in the high school.
Running up them bills inside the buildings I was serving out. When it's time to ride, let's get it down. I'm swerving out. Orders to make burning now. Anything I'm worried now. I'm boring, I'm boring, and them feelings gon' get burnt. Nail on my soul, bitch. I'ma wash up in their blood. You done fuck the whole stick. Now they can't get their mud. Let the city know, bitch. I'ma start doing up. My killers want their nose, bitch. In the beat, they throwing up. I tell my friends who's rapping, and these dudes throwing up. Like the show was speaking, poker fakers, I'm showing up. I'm out throwing up. I want to retarded for them sleep. I gotta eat, sick of being talk.
Listen, Papa, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your option, feel on top, then I'ma spin again. Take this book on it, but never so I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On throws in the high school. And that's on my soul. Man, like, real, man. Like, I hear you. Listen, man. Whatever I gotta do for y'all, man, it was gonna marry. I get my life together, man. That's on my soul, bro. Like, listen, Papa, I'm gone, I'ma say it again. Losing in the houses, so I gotta win again. Get your option, feel on top, and I'ma spin again. I think it's cold, but never so up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On throws in the high school. And that's on my soul.
break wrong, so no niggas fall, but I fall Chris Paul. Hennessy on like the lights on the wall. Respect if I check for they call. My phone bill was paid, but I still can't go. Fuck a bitch, forget it, I ain't shit. Why you fall? I'm sleepy as a bitch, I'm a phone. I got it with my shooter, he would not chill. I'll be him in my brother, and go back kill. Keep the most consistent, this guy real. I got it, I keep my no fear, while I pop in.
Listen, Papa, talk to all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch a hop, feel on top, then I'ma skin again. Take this pole, and never so again. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On drugs and they eyes closed. Listen, Papa, talk to all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch a hop, feel on top, then I'ma skin again. I take this pole, but never so again. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and they eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On strong and the eyes closed.
Yeah, yo. It's the Resistance. Back at you. That's my man Reese. That's my man Ghetto Reese from out of Philadelphia, PA. And that's on my soul. Make sure y'all check that out, man. He on YouTube, man, under Ghetto Reese, man. I known that brother for a long time. We came a long way. You know what I mean? But it's the Resistance. And we back. We back on the brother Stephon Hopkins. Okay? We talking about Stephon Hopkins. And we also talking about Sergeant Shitbag Jacob Walters. All right? We also talking about that dude too. We talking about Shitbag Walters. This shit so hot. It's a 4-alarm blaze in this joint. The fire alarm's going off. But this is another picture I found of Sergeant Jacob Sheriff Shitbag Walters. It's another picture I found of him on their Facebook page, Greenville, South Carolina's Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen. That's the one that gave out the ass whooping to Stephon Hopkins. Okay? So with no more waiting, let's just see what happened. Let's see what happened with this situation. And y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna play the video a few times. I'm gonna give y'all that because it's short. It's a short video, but I'm gonna play it for y'all a couple of times so y'all can see what's going on. It's the Resistance, man. Shout out to Lake Speed. Glad you're back, bro. I'm glad I found you. Shout out to Hassan Hussein, man. Hopefully he's back as well. If not, bro, if you're listening, if you're out there in the bushes, email me, let me know if it's complications. So here we go. This is the video right here. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Handcuffs around,
Route 60.
put your handcuffs around like around your fucking wrist, like brass knuckles and punch me in my fucking head.
You some assistance at the jail.
So he's already claiming that the officer used the handcuffs like brass knuckles and punched him in the face with it.
You give me some assistance.
My fucking hand.
Route 60.
Put your handcuffs around around your fucking wrist like brass knuckles and punch me in my fucking head.
Punch me in my head.
Fucking time. Put your handcuffs around
Route 60.
Put your handcuffs around around your fucking wrist like brass knuckles and punch me in my fucking head.
This is body cam.
Man, I'm
This is from This Is Butter. You can subscribe to This Is Butter on YouTube. He got all the body cam footage. Y'all want body cam footage? Y'all go to This Is Butter, tell them the Resistance Central.
I own your people. Man, I'm out here on your people. Don't call me, man. You hit me in my fucking eye with no fucking handcuffs like fucking brass knuckles, man. Man, you trying to fucking tighten this shit up on me like that, man.
I don't know if y'all heard the clicks, but he squeezed the handcuffs so they could get tighter. And I don't know how many of y'all have worn handcuffs. I don't know how many of y'all wore those silver bracelets, but the more you struggle, the tighter they get. Now, what this officer did is he applied pressure to those handcuffs so they could be tighter, giving this man more pain. He did that intentionally.
Don't call me, man. You hit me in my fucking eye with no fucking handcuffs like fucking brass knuckles, man. Man, you trying to fucking tighten this shit up on me like that, man.
Those were the clicks. Those were the clicks.
Tighten this shit up on me like that, man. Man, you trying to fucking tighten this shit up on me like that, man. All right, I'm about to call. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, in case y'all missed it, y'all might have missed it.
Shit up on me like that, man. All right, I'm about to call. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm about to call. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, Carol. Come on. All right, I'm about to call. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna take it back for y'all. Now y'all seen it. I played it about 3 or 4 times just now. Y'all seen that.
Put your handcuffs around.
Route 60.
Put your handcuffs around around your fucking wrist like brass knuckles and punch me in my fucking head.
You give me some assistance at the deli.
Man, I'm out here on your people. Don't call me, man. Don't call me, man. You hit me in my fucking eye with no fucking handcuffs like.
So at this point, we clearly see that he's resisting. We can see that. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see that 1,000 feet away. He is resisting. Resisting ain't a crime because we don't even know why he resisting. We don't even know why the man was arrested. But at this point, he's resisting, and he's already claimed that the officer used his handcuffs as brass knuckles to punch him in the back of his head. Okay?
Fucking brass knuckles, man. Man, you trying to fucking tighten this shit up on me like that, man. All right, I'm about to call.
Wham! Wham! Wham!
Yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the resistance, man. This shit gotta stop. This shit is crazy. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. You heard the article I read. How much? What does it take for this shit to stop? Huh? The outcome of this man is this right here. This is the outcome of this man. From that door, smashing his face by the officer. Wham!
Rock 60. Put your handcuffs around like around your fucking wrist like brass knuckles and punch me in my fucking hand.
You need some assistance at the jail here.
Man, I'll be out here on your people. Get the fuck off me, man. Get the fuck off me, man. You hit me in my fucking eye with no fucking handcuffs like fucking brass knuckles, man. Man, you trying to fucking tighten that shit up on me like that, man. Alright, I'm about to come. Oh, Lord, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
He already know. He already know. There's something coming for him, for that officer smashing his face with that cruiser door like that. That shit's crazy. It's crazy, man. Hey, listen, got the news in the background. I'm about to bring him up in a second. We're going to go back into this Ghetto Reese joint because that's my man. Then I'm going to bring the news up.
New audiences? Hard to discover new audiences? It's time to try.
Sorry about that, y'all. A little technical difficulties, but we back.
And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the apple. And that on my soul. On drugs and the apple. On my soul. On drugs and the apple.
Listen, Papa talk all I'ma say it again. Losing options, so I gotta win again. Get your opposite on top, and I'ma say it again. I take this cold with another soul in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On my soul in the hospital. And that's on my soul. On girls in the hospital. Listen, Papa talk all I'ma say it again. Losing options, so I gotta win again. Get your opposite on top, and I'ma say it again. I take this cold with another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On girls in the hospital. And that's on my soul. Strong in the high school.
Running up them bins inside the buildings I was serving out. When it's time to ride, it's getting down with the swerving out. Rollers in McFlurry now, we need that now. I'm worried now, I'm worried now, them killers gon' get burnt. I'm down on my soul, bitch, I'ma wash up in their blood. You done put the whole stick, now they gotta be that mud. Let the city know, bitch, I'm a sorry throwing up. My killers want their nose, bitch, in the beat they throwing up. I shot my first two brothers, Danny's who was throwing up. Like the show was speaking purple papers, I was showing up. I'm out the throwing up, I want to retarded for them sneak niggas. Got a heat sick and be a talk.
Listen, Papa, don't call order, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this cold and lifting the I'm a soul in the wind, and I put that on my soul. On thrones in the eyes closed, and that's on my soul.
All right, y'all. That's Ghetto Reese, man, from out of Philadelphia, man. That's On My Soul. That's one of his joints. Y'all need to go check him out on YouTube. Y'all seen it, man. I bring y'all the news. Sergeant Sheriff Jacob Walters from out of Greenville, South Carolina. He likes to slam black men's heads with car doors. That's what he's into, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going to stop? How much does it have to take before we get tired and attempt to make it stop? Y'all hit that link. Y'all seen I dropped that link, man. So, got the news in the background. I'm about to bring him in. I'm pretty sure he want to clear some things up about what happened the other night. Some people got lost in the chat. Underground Auditor Hassan Hussein and Lake Speed. I see Lake Speed is back. I believe I seen Underground Auditor. Shout outs to Jerusalem, Israel. Welcome, bro. Appreciate you here. John Center. Oh, I see you in here, huh, John Center? John Center like to, play around. What's up, bro? You come on up and talk about it, man. Hit the link. We could talk about it when we was discussing earlier, bro. But anyway, got the news in the background. Pretty sure you want to clear some things up. And so we're going to bring him to the stage. The news, what's up, bro?
Hey, Resistance, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. I just wanted to come up here and apologize. I don't know what happened that night. I fell asleep. I seriously don't know what happened. I watched the video for the first time today, and I don't know what to say, really. I'm just sorry.
No, I definitely accept your apology, bro. I wish it was a little sooner, because I was calling you out when it happened, but you didn't come up. So I was just hoping it would have been a little sooner so we could have cleared it up that night. And I definitely appreciate your apology, no hard feelings, but I treat this like a business. So I understand you went to sleep and everything. I'm not saying you was being irresponsible. It's just the fact that the situation happened. So I had to take the stick, bro. But it's still much love from me. I just can't afford that to happen again. That's all. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
But it's still much love from me, bro. I appreciate you coming forth to clear that up because I'm all about the smoke. And I was like, no, I don't think the news getting down like that because I did think you probably could have been part of the ops. You know how it is out here in this community. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like I said, no hard feeling. And I gotta keep it honest with you. You got a couple people in the chat that think you are part of the ops, but honestly, me saying
people are going to think whatever they want, but I could tell you I'm not a cop or whatever, ops or whatever you're saying, but it was Hassan and Underground Auditor and Lake Speed. Was it Lake Speed?
Yeah, I went to my settings to check it, and those were the three because OG Perfect Sense had confirmed it with me.
I just wanted to say sorry to those guys, and I've been on your channel for a long time, like you said, and I never do that stuff. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I know, bro. We don't have no problems, bro. It's just I gotta, protect my situation. That's all. I'm glad you came to clear it up. We good, bro. We good.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what you think about that video, though?
Oh, that was crazy. Oh my God. I mean, who gets away with that stuff? Only the cops do.
Right.
You know, I've seen cops kill people on live TV, and nothing happens to them. It's
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I mean, this is blatant right here. They trying to say that they found no fault in what he did. I mean, if you ask me, this is blatant.
yeah, that's oh man. I mean, if they
Well,
did that to me, I would feel sorry for them because I got family members that own a lot of guns, and those cops probably wouldn't even be living right now if they did that to me.
right. But the thing is that what made him think to close the door after he seen the man fall and he was between the door and the car? Well, what made him think to do that? And
He must have
make,
not have thought his camera was on, that he would get away with it, or I don't know what was in his mind because I don't even have that mindset. I wouldn't even hurt anybody like that.
hey, that's crazy, man. I can't get over this, man. I've been watching it all day. And it happened in 2019. This is old.
Yeah, this cop should be in jail by now, probably, dead or something in there. But it's just police brutality. It's happening all over the country, all over the world, and it seems to be getting worse. I don't know why. With more cameras and more exposure, it should be getting better, but it's not.
Right. Well, something's going to happen, man. Something is going to happen. I don't know what it's going to come down to, but something is going to happen.
I know in Revelations it talks about everything getting worse and worse and worse until the time of the end and all this earthquakes and the sun turning to turning black and the moon turning to blood and stuff, and it's don't they think about that stuff? I don't know what's
I don't
going
know,
on through their
I
minds.
don't know what they think about. I think they just think about themselves and keeping their position and being comfortable, whatever that is. But I know this shit got to stop, bro. Seriously, this shit is crazy. It really
Yeah,
is, man. Hey, it
yeah.
seems like after the uprise of 2020, it's continuing and it's continuing consistently. You see what I'm saying? It don't look like it's slowing down. It don't look like it's slowing down at all. But the news, man, I appreciate you coming up, man, clearing that situation up and sharing your thoughts on that video, bro. I'm gonna put you backstage. I'm gonna continue on with the show. I got some other things lined up. Shout outs to
All
the
right.
news, y'all, for coming up and clearing that shit up, y'all.
Peace, people. I am not a cop. I see you in the comments. Sorry about that, guys.
All right, y'all. That was the news, man. We cleared the situation up. It's not really a situation for me because I don't let situations like that bother me. You dig what I'm saying? I got one mission, and that's to show you the tyranny and corruption. Those situations like that, it happened, whether it was on purpose or not. I'm taking the news for its word, but I still did what I had to do to protect my situation, which is my channel, and I'm not going to be a fool and let a situation happen and potentially gets worse. And that's not saying the news was on no op shit, but I'm the only one holding this down. I'm the only one bringing forth this content to y'all, and I want to continue to do it. All right, so let me give a couple shout outs in the chat. Corey's still back up. See you still here, bro. See a couple people come in. Renetta Williams, we see you still here. Renetta Williams from Wynn, Arkansas. Calamity Jane Cooper. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. Pretty sure you're going to like the content. Best moderator all around. 52 states. OG Perfect Sense. Ronald Gantley. What's going on, bro? How you doing? My man Mike Jones, always standing strong, always rocking with the resistance, man. Let me see. I want to see if we can get into something real quick. This old news, some of y'all probably haven't seen it, but Man, I tell you, it's like Smokey Joe's Tavern in this joint, man. I gotta get that situation taken care of, but I'm gonna keep rocking. It's the resistance, man. I do not stop. Well, we're gonna go into a situation right here in this video real quick. Let me get to it. It's old news. I know pretty much most of y'all probably seen it, but just for those who didn't see it, just look at the outlandish way that this officer just talks to, oh man, to talk to a private citizen. Private citizen is seeking help, and he just talks to him crazy. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. This shit is crazy.
Police couldn't help them. There is no mention in the official report of what really escalated the situation.
To lose it over something so simple, what would happen if it was a major incident?
Police Chief Mike Yates had the same concerns.
And I've got to be able to defend you and defend the department if things really go to and with that pattern of behavior in this lady system, I can't. How can I do that?
I just said it. I don't know why. I don't. I mean, that's it. Chief is stupid, man.
Yeah.
I apologize, Chief. I don't know why that happened. I don't know what set me off. And
is that what we're gonna tell? Is that what we're gonna tell the grand jury? 2011.
please don't fire me, Chief. Please don't fire me. I'm a good officer, Chief.
You got great potential. I wouldn't have fooled around with you and tried to help you last time.
Personnel records show Witt resigned from the Locust Grove police force in 2008 after he called in sick because he was drinking, then showed up to court the next day smelling like alcohol. Internal memos show Witt blew a .036 before his scheduled testimony before the judge and was told to turn in his badge and gun.
If that was a one-time thing, and it just popped out of nowhere because you was having a bad day, dog died, whatever, that's one thing. But on the tail end of you being hired, after you got fired in Locust Grove,
Chad called me last night and offered me a steak dinner to drop the charges.
Ora Hosky told police a friend of Officer Witt asked him to drop the complaint.
I'm off-duty police officer. Do you work for city?
This is the friend. Officer Chad Moxon stopped in 2015 for riding his motorcycle through Pike County at 95 miles per hour.
He said you told me you had been drinking.
Okay.
The off-duty Griffin officer admitted drinking 4 beers in 30 minutes before the ride and was arrested for drunk driving.
I know that you know what it says out there. We're working on it.
Okay. The DUI was reduced to reckless driving. Officer Moxon resigned from Griffin, and his police certification is currently on probation.
What is your name?
Chad Moxon, I'm actually a police officer from City of Griffin.
Oh, Chad. Chad, can you give me a description on the person that attacked you?
The state also put Moxon's police credentials on probation for this 2012 incident and 911 call.
I just got shot in the side.
He was shot off-duty. Police records show it was a fist fight with a woman's boyfriend, but Moxon described it differently to 911.
They just kicked the door into the house and come in and attacked me. And when I took off that other door, shot me.
Indictments for false statements were thrown out, and an exonerated Moxon stayed a Griffin officer until 2015 after that DUI arrest.
Basically, he was offering to take me out to dinner. He wanted to take me and Travis out to dinner and buy us both a steak dinner so we could try to resolve this. He asked me if I would go down to the police department today and drop the complaint.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage.
Swift action from Palo Alto's police chief and other city leaders.
This stems from a recent lawsuit and an NBC Bay Area investigation that raises questions by officers who are targeting people because of their race and income level.
Senior investigator Stephen Simon.
Gustavo Alvarez has called Buena Vista home.
All right, y'all. That was the video of an officer telling the guy to suck his dick. We'll cut this real quick. Telling the guy to suck his dick.
That's right. Gustavo
The situation was a while ago, and the officer got fired, but he really didn't get fired because he got hired with another agency. Man, because every day it's just somebody getting brutalized, somebody getting hurt, somebody getting shot. Like, it just don't seem like this shit is stopping. You know, I thought for sure it probably would just slow down a little bit after everything that happened last year. I mean, it's continued and it's continued consistently. Man, it seems like that only thing that's going to happen is it's going to be more violence. And when people finally get fed up and try to do something, it's just going to jump to extreme violence. Is this the way of human nature? Is this how it's going to be? Y'all tell me. I don't know, man. I don't know how this shit going to turn out. I feel sorry for my daughter, man. What she going to have to go through, and the people children that's going to be coming up with her. I feel sorry for our children, man. For real. It's crazy.
You got all your ducks in a row over here. The unfortunate part is it's a civil issue. You're going to have to handle it in civil court. We can't enforce it. This doesn't give us the power to enforce it. Listen. When we can enforce civil law is when a judge's signature is on it. That is the only time.
What's the first name? I'm on camera right here too. You tell me to come out here and help you. She lives here, please. She lives you have me come out here and help you. And you tried to back your Well, I'm here trying to help you.
We're trying to help you out.
Yes, but you throw mud in my face. No. If you want to supervise, that's fine.
Yes, please.
I'm trying to help you as best I can. And then it's like,
we're trying to get the child back. You said what you're
trying to tell us to leave.
No, he didn't.
You said
we're going to supervise the police. We're trying to get you back.
You said what's her name or what's her name? I asked your name, sir.
Yes.
You already know that. I know your name. I was your information.
The supervisor, please. We're trying to get a child back. We're trying to get a child back. That's it.
What's that? We got a complaint on me.
We're not trying to put up a fight.
So what's going on? There's some domestic situation. They're trying to get their child back. Some information they're trying to put forth. They need assistance from the officer, obviously. Officer's giving them some kind of problems as far as what information he wants from them. There's some type of situation that's going on that I really can't find out clearly. But what is clearly shown and what is clearly said is that this officer ended up denying them service by saying, "Suck my dick." That's what he said.
But she said to suck your dick. How respectable is that? How respectable?
It's on camera. I'm going to leave. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, please bring somebody more respectful back because we're trying to get a child back and you ask us to suck your dick. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It's on camera. I'm going to leave. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, please bring somebody more respectful back because we're trying to get a child back and you ask us to suck your dick. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Get out of here.
It's on camera.
No, get out of here. We have a video camera right there.
Me too. You can drive around if you want.
We're trying to work out the best.
So this John Belushi fuckbag piece of shit wants to tell somebody to suck his nasty fucking dick. He wants somebody to suck his nasty, cheesy dick while he's in his official capacity. This is how they do. This is how much they give a fuck about us, okay? The training doesn't work. The training doesn't work for them to be respectful to the public. They're not taught that they're public servants. They're told that they're public servants. They read that they're public servants, but it's not in the training of how to properly be a correct public servant.
Is when a judge's signature is on. That is the only time. What's the first name?
This funk bach piece of shit telling somebody to suck his fucking dick. Go tell your wife to suck your nasty dick.
I'm on camera right here too. You tell me to come out here and help you. She lives here, please. She said you had me come out here and help you. And you expected No, I'm here trying to help you. We're trying to help you out. Yes, but you throw mud in my face. No. You want a supervisor, that's fine. Yes.
Now, he attempts to try to clean the shit up. As if anything he could say after that, after telling the man to suck his dick, would be cool. Nah, you fucked up, buddy. You fucked up real good.
Yes, please. Yes. As best I can. Yes. We're trying to get the child back, and you said suck your dick. Trying to tell us to leave. No, he didn't. You said you were going to supervise, please. We're trying to make sure. What's her name or what's her name? I asked your name, sir. Okay. Yes. You already know that. I don't even know. How's your information? Oh, the supervisor, please. We're trying to get a child back. We're trying to get a child back. That's it. What's that? You got a complaint on me. We're not trying to put up a fight with you. I'm just going to leave. She said to suck your dick. I'm just going to leave. Respectable as well. How respectable. It's on camera. I'm going to leave. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave. Yeah, please. Bring somebody more respectful back because we're trying to get a child back and you ask us to suck your dick. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Get out of here. It's on camera. No, get out of here. We have a video.
Had the nerve to reiterate that he asked the gentleman to suck his cheesy dick. Had the nerve. He could have just kept his mouth closed when the woman brought it up again that you told us to suck your dick. He had the nerve to reiterate, no, I didn't tell you to suck my dick. I told the gentleman next to you to suck my cheesy dick.
Camera right there. I'm too. We're trying to work out the best of a child. You ask us to suck your dick. You need to get out of here. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's on camera. Yeah, ma'am. I don't got a. He is disrespectful. Please, God. We're now trying to get a cat and he. Tommy. I'm dead.
Now all the hardness has withered away. He was hard in front of those two people right there that he was supposed to give service to. Gets back in his car. All the hardness has withered away. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, you motherfucking right you fucked up.
This guy was shutting me off and I was pissed off because I was trying to help him. And we didn't hear what I wanted to say. And he's like, well, just never mind. I'm not going to give you my information. And I told him, I said, well, you can suck my dick. And they flipped out. And I said, well, you can suck my dick.
So he told the truth to his superior. Let his superior know what's going on. Was cavalier about telling him about it. Okay? Must have thought that he was going to roll off smoothly.
What I wanted to say.
And he was like, well, just never mind. I'm not going to give you my information. And I told him, I said, well, you can suck my dick. And they flipped out. I flipped out. And I'm sitting there trying to get them over, help their daughter and stuff, get their daughter. And he sets me off. My channel is on this. Because I know, what should I do?
He's getting his issue right now. He's getting a hint of what's coming forth to him right now. So he's already got a hint of what's going on. But you know, that's just to show you, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I just show you things. Okay. And that was just to show you that they do not give a fuck about us. Okay? They don't give a fuck about us. We're going to my man Ghetto Reese joint. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that joint, man. Ghetto Reese from out of Philadelphia, PA. The joint is called On My Soul.
And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the apples. And that on my soul. On drugs and the apples. On my soul. On drugs and the apples.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma spin again. I said this poem with another soul, can't no end. And I put that on my soul. On my drugs and the apples. And that's on my soul. On drugs and the apples. Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma spin again. I think it's poem with another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the apples. And that's on my soul. On drugs and the apples.
Running up them bins inside the bins, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, instead of diving with the slurring out. Them is burning now, meanings and I'm burning now. I'm going with the boring and the killers gon' get burned. Put that on my soul, bitch. I'ma wash up in their blood. You done book the whole stick. Now they can't get their mom. Let the city know, bitch. I'm sorry going up. My killers work their nose, bitch. In the beat, they throwing up. I tell my friends with rapping Zannies, you was throwing up. Like the show was speaking purple papers, I'm just showing up. I'm out the throwing up. I walk up retarded for them sneak. I got a heat, see can be a talk.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma spin again. I said this poem with another soul, can't no end. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul.
Listen, man, whatever I gotta do for y'all, man, it really goes matter. I'm giving my life to y'all, man. That's on my soul, like.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing in the houses, so I gotta win again. Catch your opportunity on top, then I'ma spin again. I think it's poem with another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the apples. And that's on my soul. On drugs and the apples.
I ain't shit, I'm lit, I'm a boss, so I'm jumping on the songs, I'm a boss, break wrong, so no niggas fall, but I fall, Chris Paul, with Hennessy on, like these legs, eyes on the wall, and respect, if I check where they go, home, there was pain, but I still can't go, fuck the bitch, but I ain't shit, why you fall, on, so yeah, the bitch, I'm a problem, yeah, I got it with my shooter, when I chill, I feel in my brother, they both got killed. Didn't keep the most consistent, this guy friend. Ain't got an action, I don't feel my pop in.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, I'ma spin again. I take this poem with another soul in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. crossed and the eyes closed. Listen, Papa, I got harder, I'ma see it again. Losing in the houses, so I gotta win again. Catch your eye, but they don't drop and I'ma skin again. I take the phone, lift another foot in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On crossed and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On crossed and the eyes closed.
Yeah, man. That's the boy, Ghetto Reese, man, out of Philadelphia, PA, man. I've known that brother for a long time. He came a long way. Shout outs to Ghetto Reese, man. I love what I'm hearing. But on your screen, just some random footage of brutality. They're suffocating this man. He will be dying shortly. He will be dead, ladies and gentlemen. He's in a correctional facility, and they are restraining him. They will be restraining him until he dies. It's the resistance. This is what they do, and this is what I show you. All right. So what's up with y'all, man? How's everything going? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Say the humans. Some spread lies, others know the truth. Who is who? What's up? Animals are treated better. You got a good point there, bro. You got a good point there. William W., what's going on? Who you beefing with tonight, bro? You're always going at it with somebody. Who you beefing with tonight? Mike Jones, what's up with you, bro? Y'all coming up? Y'all want to hit that link? I'm going to drop that joint. That joint should be hitting y'all in about 3, 2, 1. Boom. That joint should be in there. So y'all got something to talk about. Y'all want to air some things out. I want to talk about the videos that I showed. Y'all let me know. So moving on, I'm going to go into an auditor that I wanted to showcase. I have showcased him, but he got so many videos, and I feel as though he don't get enough love, not recognized. This is just my opinion. So I'm going to show more videos of him now and in the future. So this auditor, his name is Morris Knowledge TV. I like him very much. You know, he drops knowledge. He knows the law, and he don't take no shit. He takes no shit. That's what I like about him. He be in Seattle. He be in Portland. He's from NYC, but he just be abroad. So I don't know how many of y'all guys out there heard of him. His name is Morris Knowledge TV, and he's a deep cat. Definitely a deep dude. So, you know, I want y'all to check him out. The video I'm about to present to you is him at a shelter. He does a lot of shelters. He does a lot of transportation stations. And, you know, he has a lot of experience of being in shelters. So one of these videos that I'm showing to you is him approaching a shelter and showing you the conditions of it. And he gets approached by some people. Morris Knowledge TV, man. Make sure y'all check him out on YouTube.
Okay, they call this R2D2, better known as Tent City. And this is what they have homeless people sleeping at. This right here, we're going to go closer, but this right here, they're calling homeless shelters, is a whole bunch of tarp put together. It's not properly closed in, and they get federal funding for housing homeless people here. And they call this Right to Dream. And as we can see, we see all the porta potties here. Now, when I went to the mayor's office, they said that homeless people voted for this. Okay? I told the mayor's office I didn't vote for this. So we have homeless people running this. Now I'm going to read the sign for you guys. Sign up by 5, check in by 9 p.m., sleep up to 12 hours, clothes must be on. So what they do is they pretty much tell the homeless what to do, how they can live, when to use the bathrooms. See these porta potties right here? I'm going to zoom out so you guys see. You see the porta potties. You see this is fenced in already. We have the food right here. I'm going to let you guys. Okay. So what you have is people trying to deter me from doing the store more violent in here, providing protection. Well, I have a tent. As YouTube, you see my tent, where my tent is. I don't need their protection. But in all reality, they're getting paid government funding to do this. Or you use our bathrooms. That's a Fourth Amendment violation right there.
Why you started coming in here saying that we can do it.
And then she said, take a picture of my wife. Hey, I got a knife on me. Hey, I got a knife on me. I'll stab you up. Real talk, real talk. I'm from the fucking hood, bro.
Get me on.
Okay, let me put the camera away. Let me put the camera away. We're gonna see. 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 What's up with it? What's up with it? You touch my camera, you're a dead man. You're a dead man. Go ahead. Go ahead, dead man. Go ahead, dead man.
As you can see, he don't take no shit.
I'm just reading all this stuff. For the Fourth Amendment, she said, take a picture of my wife. Hey, I got a knife on me. Hey, I got a knife on me. I'll stab you up. Real talk, real talk. I'm from the fucking hood, bro.
Get me on.
Okay, let me put the camera away. Let me put the camera away. We're gonna see. 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 What's up with it? What's up with it? You touch my camera, you're a dead man. You're a dead man. Go ahead. Go ahead, dead man. Go ahead, dead man. We'll pull it out. Pussy, I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna record. So you see the reaction. You see the reaction. You see the reaction. I'm actually gonna call the police on you right now. I'm gonna call you the police right now. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna call the police on you right now. Self-defense. Self-defense. So we're still recording. Let them do what they do. They run up, they get done up. I'm actually recording. I don't need your permission. I'm actually homeless. I'm getting the story out. Self-defense. So we're still recording. Let them do what they do. They run up, they get done up. Oh, we're gonna call the police on you right now. Defense. Self-defense. So we're still recording. Let them do what they do. They run up, they get done up. Get done up. Get done up. Get done up. I'm actually recording. I don't need your permission. I'm actually homeless. I'm getting the story. I don't need your permission. So you see the reaction that they get. I told you this place was violent. I told you this place was violent. Now you see the reaction. These are a bunch of violent criminals running this place. All you see me do was fucking record. I have the right to defend myself. So I have the right to record. You see these individuals, YouTube. You see these individuals right here. If anyone touches my camera, they're a dead man, like I said. You touch this camera, you come in range, you're a dead man. That's self-defense. And I'm still going to record. And actually, this is a public street, right here. I've actually stayed here before. So I'm getting all this on video.
So as you can see, he was just recording. Everything's out in public. He's recording all the signs up there. And next, he's going to get into it with one of the employees. She feels as though she wants to say her piece about the background of the shelter. He has his opinions on the shelter, and she has hers.
I pulled the knife on him, and then you tried to come out too. Fuck you. Okay? So I'm actually doing a YouTube piece. Go right ahead.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engagement.
So this is why I refuse to stay in FEMA camps like this one. This is a FEMA camp run by junkies and violent criminals. Yeah, you try to attack me, and I said I would stab you up if you try to attack me and touch my camera. I'm from the hood. Yeah, I got the knife right in my hand. I got the knife in my hand. Call the cops. Now you run up, I'm gonna stab you. Like I said, I'll tell the cops the same thing. No, I pulled the knife on him, and then you tried to come out too. Fuck you. No, yeah, I got the knife in my hand. Self-defense all day. No, this is right now on film. Go right ahead. Who are you?
And so I guess I'm kind of curious about, I'll just tell you one thing.
I'll play the video about it. No, it's too late. See, I stayed here before. So I'm going to get you on film. And I knew this was going to happen. So before they even approached me, I was saying that this was a violent place because I stayed here before. Okay? I do YouTube. So this is definitely going on YouTube. There is three of these. There's 3 of these places being built right now as we speak, okay? I started off filming those 3 places that's being filmed right now. These are definitely FEMA camps run by drug addicts, ex-drug addicts. Look at the guy that just tried to attack me on film. He just tried to attack me on film.
I've been involved in this for over 8.5 years.
Okay.
I'm one of the co-founders. And we do have folks who have, in the past, had plenty of issues with drugs. Some people who are going to stay at these camps will still be drug users, but that does not make them unworthy of a place to stay. Sometimes they have to deal with violence. You yourself just said you tried to attack someone with...
I didn't say that. I said you try to attack me. I definitely, for self-defense, and I will use it if someone ever tries to attack me for filming. You goddamn right. So that's 2 individuals.
Someone who's violent. Like, did someone try to attack you now?
Yes, I just said that he tried to attack me. On film, I got the film. So I'm not scared of the police. We'll play back the video. Before I actually came up recording, okay, I said this would happen. I wasn't talking to them at all. I'm filming what you guys are saying is for the public. I'm filming all of your signs. I filmed all of that. My name is Mr. Canty, Morris Knowledge TV. I have a right to film this stuff. Okay? Now, as I was filming it, I didn't say not one word to the people. I'm speaking on my video, pretty much. Your people try to attack me. This is not the first time that this has happened.
Watch your video because that will show what you said.
Correct. I definitely.
The thing is, what you're putting out is inaccurate because these are not FEMA.
No, these are FEMA camps.
Well, that's the thing.
So we will let the viewers decide.
How will the viewers?
Because the viewers. No, this isn't misinformation. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how. I'm going to answer your question. Okay, so first of all, I stayed here in the past. Okay, now first of all, there's confirmed bed bugs in here. First of all, definitely bed bugs. I've actually stayed in here before.
Have you ever had problems with bed bugs? Yes. Have you dealt with them? Yes.
Okay,
so we do not currently have bed bugs, and many shelters do deal with things like bugs, but we deal with them when they happen. So that's the truth. Every shelter in town will have some issues, and we deal with them. That's what we do here.
Okay,
we have a bed bug issue, and we dealt with it.
So my issue is all your signs over here basically says we have the right to check your badge. Now, when I was reading that sign off to the fans, not saying anything to anyone. The lady says, you signed documentation that says we can do this. Okay? That's still in violation of the 4th Amendment. No, I just was filming. I was filming on the outside. I got attacked. Go ahead.
I'm still here. I'm listening to you, but I'm just going to remember to maintain my social distance.
That's all good. I got attacked. They actually came out of the gate. I was on the outside of the gate. They tried to attack me. I'm letting them know, if you run up, I'm going to stab you, period. I'm from the hood. You cannot run up, jump out of the gate, and then try to attack somebody for filming, period. It's called self-defense on my part.
All right, y'all. That's Morris Knowledge TV. Y'all can go check him out on YouTube and Morris Knowledge TV. He has an extensive catalog. I need to check that brother out. I'm pretty sure most of y'all heard of him. But for those who haven't, y'all make sure y'all go over there. Tell them the Resistance sent you. It's the resistance. All right, so before I cap it off, last call for alcohol, ladies and gentlemen. Shout outs to Aussie John. I see you out there. Mike Jones. Corey still back up. Some spread lies, others know the truth. Who is who? What's going on, bro? Say the humans. Appreciate y'all, man. This thing is building, I say. We're in the 30s tonight. We are in the 30s, ladies and gentlemen. We peaked to 40. That's good. That's great. That's a good thing. We're showing growth, you know. It's the resistance, and I can't stand still. I can't be stagnant. I can't be in one place, man. I gotta, move forward. I gotta try to grow. So, any suggestions that you guys have? Any thoughts on what can help grow this channel? What can expand the resistance channel on YouTube and on Facebook? Hey, hit me up. The email's in the ticker tape. eyesonbluebloods@gmail.com. Everything that sounds like an S is a Z. There you go, right there. EYEZONBLUEBLOODZ@gmail.com. I'll make sure y'all get at me, man. So to cap it off, I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to go into looking at some comments. Let's check some comments out. So let's see who's on the block list. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't necessarily block anybody. The only time I block people is when they are being disruptive and trying to cause problems. But pretty much let people say what they want to say. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So, got a couple. Wow, we got a couple. Got a lot of comments here on the block list. Yeah, I don't block comments, but they automatically get blocked because of the tags that I put in. Of course, the N-word, any type of racial epithet, or anything I guess that is gearing towards that, they automatically block. So I'm actually looking for some other comments that I seen that was on my phone. Unfortunately, I can't pull up what's on my phone because I'm on a computer right now. But there were some comments blocked from a couple famous people that's in the chat right now. I was hoping I could pull it up, and I can't. So, wow, I just messed the cap off up. Health for review. Got a couple. Let me see. Let me scroll through here real quick. Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm looking for, I can't pull up. But here's a comment from the video that I posted. I actually mirrored the body cam footage. 18-year-old killed by Jacksonville, Florida police. Somebody said, I think the kid was scared to lift his hand, knowing he would get shot no matter what. We all know how the cops are. They could have sent that dog in first. I don't know if you guys remember that video. But that was when the young kid was in the front seat and he was bent over with his hands on the ground. They kept telling him to put his hands up, and he didn't. And I think they put like about 40 shots in him. Yeah, that's what the thumbnail says anyway, 40 shots. 40 shots fired. And they did find a gun, I believe. The outcome was they did find a gun. But I'm going to have to come back with this and try to, what I need to pull up is on my phone. I'm going to try to get it on my computer, and we can do this next time. But sorry about that. I'm gonna have to save that because I don't want to let the cat out the bag. A couple of people that's in the chat right now got some blocked comments. So when I'm able to pull that up, I'll pull that up. It's entertaining. Pretty sure y'all like to hear it, but I can't do it right now. So just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, man, I'm about to take out. I'm about to take off. I appreciate y'all riding with me. I ask that if y'all want to support, y'all see where y'all can support me at in the ticker tape. I appreciate all the help. As you can see, it's a slow grind, but it's coming together, man. It's coming together, Finally got some equipment, live stream with y'all. And we on. So now it's just, continuously bringing forth content. Like I said, a lot of things we can do with this live stream. We can talk about a lot of things, especially when it pertains to First Amendment, law enforcement, tyranny, and corruption. We can talk about a lot. So, y'all need to stop being shy because I'm coming up out my shy. I'm getting in the flow of this thing. So if y'all gonna stick around, y'all up in this stream, and y'all might as well come about y'all shy too. It's the resistance, man. I'm gonna keep doing it. And if y'all wondering, hold on. If y'all wondering why I ain't been putting any videos out from the street like that, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. On some real shit, it's cold out there. And when I do go out there, and put forth my commitment to look for something, I can't find nothing. It's like the city's dried up. Like they don't want no work from the resistance, and I'm not trying to talk big-headed. I'm just saying, like, it ain't like how it was last year, man. I don't know what's going on. They throwing their thing undercover. So I gotta stretch out, man. I gotta, start going on the road, but that's not gonna happen no time soon. So I gotta be honest with y'all and bring that forward to y'all. What I'm doing right now is what I'm doing right now. Hanging out with these live streams, trying to get that breaking news to y'all when it come about. And as y'all can see, it's not really no breaking news coming forth these days right now neither. So, just be patient. I'm gonna have some special things for my riders, some memberships for y'all, for things that y'all particularly want to see from the resistance, Those are the ideas that I ask for y'all to bring forth to me as far as what y'all want to see. We got people that want to see this, we got people who want to see that. I'm trying to incorporate a multitude of things within the resistance channel. So y'all ride with me, man. It's going to get better. Appreciate that. Reese Dollars, man, aka Ghetto Reese. That's my man. I call him Reese Dollars, but he's Ghetto Reese. Check him out on YouTube.
Get your alpha film dropped and I'ma spin again. I take this pole and lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul, on my flaws and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul, on my flaws and the eyes closed. Listen, power talk harder, I'ma see it again. Lose it in the house, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha film dropped and I'ma I think it's cool, lift another soul up in the week.
Charlie Corey still back. Mike Jones, Ronald Ganley. Say the Humans. OG Perfect Sense. Mike Jones. R.C. John, Renetta Williams from Wynn, Arkansas.
So I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, then I'ma stand again. I take this poem with another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On my frogs and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On frogs and the eyes closed. Listen, power talk harder, I'ma say it again. Losing in the house, so I gotta win again.
Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, man. And y'all come check me nightly, man, on these live streams. I need y'all support to help the Resistance channel grow, man. Is y'all with me?
Get your oppa be on top, and I'ma say it again. I take this poem, lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On strong in the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On strong in the eyes closed.
I'm gonna continue bringing that juice, man. Keep showing you the tyranny and corruption that our government officials keep bringing forth to us, man. It's not going to stop as long as they keep doing it. I'm gonna keep bringing it, and that's on my soul.
Running up them beds inside the bills I was serving out. When it's time to ride, instead of down with the swerving out. Rollers in the worry now, and these ain't mine worry now. I'm going with them worry now, them killers gon' get burnt. Down on my soul, bitch, I'ma wash up in their blood. You done book a home stick, now they gotta get their mom. Let the city know, bitch, I'ma start going up. Killers want their nose, bitch, and the beat they throwing up. I shot my first with weapons, and these niggas throwing up. At the show, we speaking vocal backwards, I'm showing up. I'm out going up, I'm up, retarded for them sleep. Gotta eat, sick and be a talk.
Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma say it again. Losing any options, so I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, then I'ma stand again. I take this poem with another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On drums and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On my soul. I'm from the eyes closed.
I ain't shit, now I'm lit, I'm a boss. I'm dripping on the songs, I'm a boss. Break wrongs, so more niggas fall, but I fall Chris Paul. With a Hennessy on like you pay. Shots all on the wall, respect if I check for they call. My phone bill was paid, but I still can't go. Fuck the bitch with better, I ain't shit, why you fall on? Mostly you as a bitch, I'm a fall. Like I was my shooter, he was not chill. I'll be him in my brother, they both got killed. Didn't keep the most consistent, this guy real. I gotta ask if I don't feel my pop in.
Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma say it again. Losing any options, so I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, then I'ma stand again. I take this poem with another soul in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On thrones and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On thrones and the eyes closed. Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma say it again. Losing in the houses, so I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, and I'ma stand again. I take this poem, lift another up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On scrubs in the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On scrubs in the eyes closed. And I put that on my soul. On scrubs in the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On scrubs in the eyes closed.
Last but not least, to y'all, make sure y'all go and check out Ghetto Reese over there on YouTube, man. He got a channel over there, man. He got a lot of joints that's popping, man. That song I've been playing for this whole stream is On My Soul. He bringing it to you straight from within, y'all. From out Philadelphia, PA. That's Ghetto Reese. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, man. And y'all be safe at whatever y'all do. You hear me?
I'ma say it again. Losing any options, so I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, then I'ma stand again. I take this poem, lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On my thrones and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On scrolls and the eyes closed. Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma say it again. Losing any options, so I gotta win again. Get your oppa be on top, then I'ma stand again. I take this poem, lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On scrolls and the eyes closed. and that's on my soul. Arms crossed and the eyes go.
Running up them bins, inside the bins, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, it's getting down, I'm just swerving out. Photos of me blurring now, anything I'm blurring now. I'm blurring, but I'm blurring now, the feelings gon' get burned. That's on my soul, bitch, I'ma wash up in their blood. You done fuck the whole stick, now that guy be they mud. Let the city know, bitch, I'ma start going up. My killers what they nose, bitch, in the beat they throwing up. I shot my first with Breakfast Danny's, it was throwing up. After show we speaking purple papers, I'm just showing up. I'm out the throwing up. I want to retarded for them sleep, nigga. Gotta eat, sick of being talk.
Listen, Papa, talk all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this pole and lift another, so I can't go in. And I put that on my soul. On drums and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul.
Man, like, listen, man, whenever I